And welcome back to the New Orleans Saints franchise mode here on Madden 25. We have got week number 4 here of the 2025 regular season. The Saints are currently 2-1 after back-to-back victories against the Arizona Cardinals and New England Patriots. Now we get a Sunday Night Football matchup here against the Houston Texans at home in the Superdome. Now, last week I said that we were going to be playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. No, that is next week in week 5. For now, we've got this matchup between us and the Houston Texans, and we really don't have much to go over before the start of this game, other than the fact that Chris Olave is now an X factor. Now, in the last video, of course, we were not able to get Spencer Rattler to star development, but instead, we got Chris Olave to X factor with over 10 catches and over 150 yards. The man is now an absolute unit for our team. I mean, look at this. 97 overall. He's now got double me abilities as well. Again, X factor at a 97 is crazy. Only 25 years of age. Chris Olave is that guy for the New Orleans Saints. Of course, we are thinking he's going to be the leading receiver in all of football this year. But I think, again, last game, we were so dependent on the pass because of the objectives we had to clear with both Rattler and Olave that this week I think we're going to be able to really become more well-balanced. We're going to have the passing game, of course, with now our X-Factor receiver in Chris Olave, but also we should be able to use our X-Factor running back as well in Nick Chubb, who we just gave a big contract in the offseason, who is also a monster at the same exact time. Currently, again, as you look at the NFC, or I guess the entire NFL, Spencer Rattler leads the NFL in both touchdowns and in passing yards above guys like CJ Stroud and Drake May. And Chris Olave currently leads the NFL in receiving yards as well. We get a 3-0 Texans team here as we take a look quickly at the NFC standings. Of course, the Saints, 2-1, currently would be the 6th seed. The Panthers are undefeated. Again, it is super early. None of this really matters. We should be fine down the stretch, though, of this 2025 season. We just got to keep winning games with our first-year starting quarterback in Spencer Rattler, which, again, is always going to be an uphill climb. But I think, again, he's got the pieces around him. You've got Olave now at X-Factor. Of course, we still have the running back, the X-Factor running back, of course, in Nick Chubb. I think we're going to be fine. We are now under the bright lights on Sunday Night Football. Huge game. Texans and Saints, 3-0 Houston squad, who is an 87 overall, taking on an 85 overall Texans squad, taking on an 82 overall Saints team. Let's do it, Saints and Texans from the Superdome. And folks, if you haven't yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more Saints franchise mode daily here on the channel. Let's do it, Texans and Saints on prime time on Sunday night. Sunday Night Football from New Orleans, Louisiana, and you are looking at the NFL's leading passer through the first 3 games of the regular season. We are talking about Spencer Rattler, and a come-from-behind victory last week for the Saints was enough to push them over the top, of course, against the New England Patriots to make them now 2-1, taking on the undefeated 3-0 Houston Texans. This is a Texans team, of course, led by CJ Stroud, Stephon Diggs, Joe Mixon, Tank Dell, and Nico Collins, amongst others. And again, a good primetime matchup here from the Superdome. And this will be our first chance to take a look at Chris Olave as an X-Factor player now. He's got double me abilities. We got to get him 2 catches over 20 yards, and that's, of course, how we will get the X-Factor on him. Again, he has that for the rest of the franchise mode, essentially, as getting the football first will be the Cock Commander, Spencer Rattler. So the former South Carolina Gamecock, again, leads the NFL currently in passing, 1,039 yards, 12 touchdowns, 6 interceptions for Rattler. The Saints will start things off on the 46-yard line, and it will be a handoff to Nick Chubb. Need to get him going more than we did last week in New England. He will have a first down to midfield. First and 10 for Spencer Rattler, looking quick over the middle to Chris Olave. Had 180 yards and 11 catches last week. Here comes now a 2nd and 9 for the Saints offense. Rattler dropping back, looking to throw. Got a man beat. It's Chris Olave, and he's in. Just like that, the Saints score. Chris Olave picking up right where he left off last week. The newly minted X-Factor receiver, Chris Olave, for the score, as here comes CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans, the former Ohio State Buckeye, 917 yards, only 4 touchdowns over 2 games, and 2 interceptions. Stroud will get it from his own 26-yard line, and it will be a gift to the former Bengal in Joe Mixon. Mixon's brought down at the 38-yard line, not before, though, a Texans first down. And oh, by the way, yes, Cameron Dicker missed the extra point, so we're only up 6-0. There is Dalton Schultz for a first down to the New Orleans 48-yard line. Here comes a 3rd and 7 from the 44. Stroud looking over the middle, and he has got his receiver, Nico Collins, for the first to the Saints 36-yard line. Here comes Houston on a 1st and 10. Stroud from under center goes play action fake, runs right into a sack. It's going to be Isaac Yiadom bringing down Stroud in the backfield, setting up for a 3rd and 13. CJ Stroud looking to throw over the top, and he will connect to Dalton Schultz for the first. Setting up a 1st and 10 within the 20-yard line from the 14. Stroud goes quick hitter over to Tank Dell, and Dell will weave his way into the end zone. Touchdown Texans, as they will take an early 7-6 lead. Since Kaimi Fairbairn will knock down the Texans extra point, 1st and 10 here for the Saints offense from their own 28-yard line. Nick Chubb on the carry, and he's got all this room to work. Nick Chubb, one man to beat. He outlegs him. Chubb all the way in. It's a 72-yard touchdown for Nick Chubb. His biggest run so far as a New Orleans Saint gives them the lead 13-7. Houston's offense back on the field immediately from the 31-yard line. CJ Stroud gonna check it down to Joe Mixon. Mixon with one play gets over midfield to the 49-yard line. 3rd and 8 though for Houston from the 47. Stroud to his left gets Joe Mixon. He holds on after the hit by Ennis Rakestraw Jr. Mixon gets the Texans within the 10-yard line, and that's how we will close this first quarter. Houston driving on the Saints defense, down by 6. Your score 13-7. Here comes Stroud from the empty gun from the 8-yard line to kick off this second quarter. Over the top, ball's picked. Kool-Aid McKinstry with his first interception of the season, and it gives the Saints the football right back, as they will have it now after the touchback at the 20-yard line. 3rd and 3 for Spencer Rattler from his own 27. Looking to his left, he will find the rookie tight end, Dalvin Crosby. The 1st-round pick has got the first to the 38. Here comes the 2nd and 8 now from the 40. Rattler looking to throw, scrambling to his right. He can run. Rattler, oh my goodness, with the dive. Thankfully, he holds on to the football. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line for Rattler. Play action fake, looking to throw, just gonna get it to Nick Chubb. Again, not our main pass catching back, that is Chuba Hubbard, but Chubb will pick up 9 yards, and now we go to him on the ground. Nick Chubb up the middle gets blasted, but still has the first down. Chubb already with over 100 rushing yards tonight, as Tutu Atwell gonna finally get involved in this game. Atwell is gonna have himself a first down and 17 yards to go with it. To the first down and a 1st and goal for the Saints from the 4-yard line. Rattler looking, he will swing it to Chuba Hubbard, but Hubbard is stopped short of the end zone. Setting up for a 4th and goal from the 2. The Saints will go. They're going to trust their running back, Nick Chubb, and Chubb gets halted at the goal line. Oh, I thought he was going to get it from the 1. Instead, the Texans defense makes a goal line stand. Here comes the Texans offense now operating out their own end zone. 3rd and 11 from the 1-yard line. Joe Mixon gets blocking upfield, but the Saints will hold him short of the first down marker. It will now be a 4th and inches for the Texans. They will punt, and New Orleans will have the football from their own 41-yard line. Rattler looking wide open. No one's close to Chuba Hubbard, and he's dead. Hubbard for a receiving touchdown out the backfield. We set him in motion, threw him on the wheel. Rattler hits him. Again, there was nobody even in his area code. New Orleans takes a 13-point lead here on Sunday Night Football, 20-7. CJ Stroud, though, with 55 seconds in which to operate before the end of the first half. 1st and 10, Stroud. He will go to his left, finding Stephon Diggs for, I think, the first time tonight. 1st and 10 from the 47 now for the Texans. Stroud to his left. I don't know how we just allow Stephon Diggs to get behind Ennis Rakestraw like that. It's a touchdown for the Texans as they have cut the lead back down to 6. Again, the Texans just get a break off the ball. Diggs catches it, hits the gritty. Yeah, it's a 6-point lead for the Saints. 20 seconds to go. We're going to try to push the ball downfield here in a 3rd and 8. Oh, Rattler looking for JSN, and that ball's just undercut by Houston. Not a great ball by the Cop Commander. It's intercepted by the Texans, and they will take over with 17 seconds left to go in this first half from the 43-yard line. CJ Stroud on a quick out route will find Stephon Diggs. I don't know how he got anything in bounds there, but now from the 41-yard line, Stroud trying to get his team into field goal range. He will scramble, and he will slide down at the 38-yard line. Setting up for, what, a 55-yard field goal? I believe this is Kaimi Fairbairn still. Fairbairn on the kick. I mean, that has plenty of distance and plenty leg. It's good. The Texans cut the lead down to 3 before the end of the first half. Again, once a game that was 20-7. Houston scores 10 straight, and now here we are going into the 3rd quarter, 2017 New Orleans. The Texans get the ball first here in this third quarter. 3rd and 10 for CJ Stroud from his own 30-yard line. Nowhere to go with the football. Demario Davis gonna bring him down at the 31. Only a gain of 1 for Houston, and they will be forced to punt to the Saints offense. 3rd and 2 from our own 38. We don't get it. 4th and 1. We've got Nick Chubb in the backfield. This is why we paid him. Oh my goodness, our O-line gets annihilated. Insane work right there. We can't get a yard. We have a turnover on downs. Houston immediately has it into New Orleans territory. There is a first down completion to Nico Collins. Here comes a 1st and 10 from the 23. Stroud looking on a Texas route. He's got Joe Mixon, and Mixon is in for 6. The Houston Texans take their first lead of the game since that 7-6 initial score. Mixon is in with the receiving touchdown, and Houston again goes up 24-20. New Orleans back with it from their own 30-yard line. Quick hitter to the left on the play action fake. There goes again Rattler to JSN. 2nd and 1 handoff. Chuba Hubbard has got the first down and blocking upfield, as Chuba will get a pretty good amount right there to the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 New Orleans. Empty gun Spencer Rattler on the break. He finds Chris Olave. Great ball, great route, great catch. New Orleans now takes it to the Texans' 21-yard line. 1st and 10 New Orleans. Rattler out the gun looking to throw. Angle route to Chuba Hubbard. Another first down for New Orleans. What an impact Hubbard has had in this game. 2nd and goal from the 7. Rattler looking to throw. Stepping up in the pocket. He will do it himself. And the Cox Commander gets in. Spencer Rattler with his first NFL rushing touchdown makes this a 27-24 lead for the Saints. We will see if our defense can shut down CJ Stroud and the Texans offense, but a quick shot to Tank Dell picks up a first down for the Houston offense. 2nd and 5. Stroud in a play action fake is sacked immediately. Brian Brees with the sack makes it a 3rd and 14 for the Texans offense. Can New Orleans get them off the field? Stroud looking to throw. It's just a dump off pass to Joe Mixon, and the Saints defense is there. Here comes Rattler in the offense, getting the football back from their own 21-yard line. Last play of the third quarter, Rattler dumps it off to Nick Chubb. Chubb is short of the first down marker, and a decision to make for the New Orleans Saints as we come back from break. 27-24 New Orleans. They went for it earlier in this game on a 4th and short and didn't get it. What will they do to kick off the 4th? And they will go. 4th and inches, QB sneak. Rattler got it. First down for the Saints from the 32-yard line. Spencer Rattler stepping up in the pocket. Again, using his wheels quite a bit tonight. Spencer Rattler still running. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. Huge conversion right there for the Saints. Down to the 44-yard line. Here comes a 2nd and 14. Spencer Rattler booting, looking over the top. Chris Olave! Oh, man. Not Rattler's finest ball, not his finest read, and the Texans will take over from their own territory, but Derek Stingley Jr., the former Louisiana State Tiger, with a huge pick to get the football back for this Houston Texans defense. It's a 2nd and 12 from their own 28-yard line. Stroud looking over the top. I don't know how this happens to us. Seriously. We're just getting beat off the ball that quickly. Stephon Diggs is in for the score. Again, that was Kool-Aid McKinstry on that side, so both Rakestraw and McKinstry have been beat on go routes by Stephon Diggs tonight, and we find ourselves in a 4-point hole. So down by 4 again, Nick Chubb gets the football and the carry. It's a pickup of 14 yards on the ground. 6 minutes to go left in this game. Chuba Hubbard in the game in motion. Rattler looking, he'll step up, and he fumbles. Oh my goodness. Game's not over. We need to stop, but a huge turnover for this Texans defense. Rattler, again, has not played exceptionally well in his first primetime game. We're down by 4. CJ Stroud going to find his fullback, Jason Cabanata, for the first down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Stroud, quick dump off. Nico Collins, first down. I thought he was short, but they're going to give it to him. 1st and 10 from the 35. Play action fake for Stroud. He's got time. Now he's sacked, though. All right, coming out of nowhere is Granderson. It will be a 3rd and 14. The Saints need a stop, and they will get it. From the 32-yard line, this should be an easy chipper. I mean, again, considering what Fairbairn made earlier in this game, the CPU never misses kicks, so a 49-yarder for Kaimi Fairbairn makes it a 7-point lead for the Texans. Spencer Rattler back with the football from his own 43-yard line. Gonna take a shot. Chuba Hubbard got a man beat. Chuba does it again. Hubbard's 2nd receiving touchdown of the night. ties this game up for the Saints. It's a one-play touchdown for New Orleans. Houston with the football back. 87 seconds to go, and on the seam route, Stroud finds Dalton Schultz. To the 46, a minute 20 left to go. Stroud to his right, curl route, first down. There is Tank Dell. A minute 4 to go, 2nd and 9. They hand it off to Joe Mixon. We are there, Isaiah Foskey and company with the tackle, setting up for a 3rd and 9. We're going to have to burn all of our timeouts to get the football back, and they're going to run again. I guess they really just want us to use the timeouts. Kaimi Fairbairn will come out for a 48-yard field goal. Again, should be an easy one for him. It is. But we've got the ball back with 52 seconds, no timeouts. 49 now after the kickoff return. All right, got to make something happen. That's not ideally your first play. A check down. Yeah, we go no huddle. Now we're down to 29 seconds. 2nd and 2 from the 33-yard line. Spencer Rattler looking to throw, taking a shot downfield. Chris Olave. Oh! Ball falls incomplete. 3rd and 2 from the 33-yard line. Rattler dumps it off to Jackson Smith and Jigba. JSN gets out of bounds at the 41-yard line, but we've got 16 seconds to get into Cameron Dicker's range. Rattler looking to throw, trying to find a hole, and it's picked off. Well, we were trying to find Tutu Atwell on the outside and just have him sit down at practically out of bounds. We had to take a shot. I mean, I'm not mad at the throw, honestly. We had to take a shot to try to get out of bounds and into field goal range. Again, Spencer Rattler's turnover numbers are a little bit concerning. Another 3-pick day for him tonight, plus the fumble that really, again, gave Houston the ball back to put them up by 7. Again, it is what it is. Rattler's not playing horribly. He is our guy. He is our starter, and he will get his first divisional matchup next week. Back at home, another home game, 4-5 to start the season for the Saints against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But just a rough game in terms of the turnovers. And again, our defense is just absolutely pitiful. I think, yeah, we should probably fire our defensive coordinator going into our next game. Because again, CJ Stroud, 4 touchdowns, 444 yards, and a 96% completion rate. He went 31 for 32 throwing the football. Just can't happen. It just can't. Folks, thank y'all for watching episode number 27 of the New Orleans Saints franchise mode here on Madden 25. If you have not yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Folks, thank y'all for watching, and Mamba forever.